So you've made the decision to become an event planner. However, you're wanting to know how to start managing the finances inside of your business. For those of you that are new to my channel, hi, my name is Jessie Gary. I am an event planner as well as a Honeybook Pro. On this channel, we talk about all things that are considered unsexy when it comes to running an event industry business. In today's conversation, I want to go over some of the crucial first steps that you should start doing when you're wanting to manage the finances inside of your event business. I'm going to go over the three main things that are going to help you with feeling more confident in this process. Understanding the finances in your business can be very daunting for anyone, but I do find that in our industry, it can be even more complex because there are a lot of actual physical costs that are a part of us pricing things and having a profitable business. So the first thing that I always want to recommend to you is to establish a budget. And there are two budgets that you want to have clarity on. One is going to be the event budget, and the second thing is going to be having a budget for your actual business. I have seen where people make up arbitrary numbers and then they hope that they're making money compared to really knowing the expenses to running that specific event or just to run your company. In fact, I went ahead and I created a new and improved business budgeting spreadsheet to help you with being able to grow your business and understanding the finances inside of your company. If you're interested in that freebie, you want to go ahead and click in the description of this video so that you can go ahead and access it. There are multiple costs that are going to be a part of understanding the budget inside of your event as well as inside of your business. Inside of event industry, within your event planning company or your event industry company, you're going to have operating costs and then you're going to have cost of goods sold. For the expenses pertaining to a specific event is going to be part of your cost of goods sold. This is going to be able to help you understand what is the gross profit that you're making off of each event. When it comes to understanding your operating costs, which may be your subscriptions, it can be office space, it can be an assistant, it can be any of the things that help you with running your business, that's part of your operating expenses. So what happens is that what revenue you bring inside of your company is going to be subtracted by the cost of goods sold. So if you are giving a quote for an event and you're charging $5,000, but you have to spend $4,000 on supplies, that means you're only getting $1,000 of gross profit. Then that gross profit is now going to be subtracted from your operating expenses. And the difference between your gross profit and your operating expenses is going to be your net profit. So it's important to know these numbers so that you're making sure that you're able to execute the amount of events that you're needing to execute so that you're able to not just cover what it costs to run that event, but you're actually covering the cost to run your company, which are two different things. So I always recommend, especially in the spreadsheet, you'll see there's a section inside of that spreadsheet that will allow for you to put in what are your cost of goods sold with your estimates based off of what you typically are charging on your events. And then there's going to be a section for your operating expenses, which are pretty consistent month to month. Of course, we know subscriptions, they do increase, or certain services do increase, but those tend to be pretty consistent month after month inside of your business. The cost of goods sold are the things that are going to be depicting, going to be a part of what type of events you offer and the profit margins that you're making. So this is how you can know if you're really making profit inside of your business and if the pricing that you're offering is the pricing that you're charging is really going to help you with having the type of business that you want, because it's not just about the revenue that you make, it's about the net profit in which your company is able to keep. The second part of you understanding and mastering the finances inside of your business is tracking your expenses. I will make sure to link a video so that you can watch the video that I talked about on using QuickBooks. I always recommend for anyone in the event industry to use QuickBooks. I do tell people if QuickBooks or using a bookkeeping software is overwhelming, start off with at least the QuickBooks Self-Employed because they have a mileage tracker inside of their platform. and it makes it easy to scan receipts and keep track of what is coming in and what's going out of your business, so that you're able to see a profit and loss statement at a glance, which is a statement that helps you of understanding how much money is coming in and what is going out, so you can have a real quick glance of your business to see how much profit you're making. Because as I will say again, profit and revenue are not the same. I know that a lot of people on social platforms, they talk about, I have a business that makes X amount of money a month. You can make a lot of money, but if your expenses are extremely high, then it doesn't really matter really at the end of the day. So you want to make sure that you have a good profit margin and you're making sure that you're covering the expenses it takes to run your business. The third thing is looking for ways to increase your revenue. The reason why you want to have a budget, track your expenses, is because it gives you true visibility of what is going inside of your company and what is going out. I find that it can be so overwhelming in the beginning to know exactly what to do and how to have a profitable business. However, if you continue to avoid looking at the numbers and looking at the data, you will feel very overwhelmed and run in circles, which I don't want for you. I want for you to exceed and excel within your business. Once you are able to have visibility on the budget and what's going in and out of your financial bank accounts, you're able to see, okay, this is what I am doing. This is the type of clients I'm having, or these are the type of clients that I do want. How can I increase my revenue? I often talk about the power in having partnerships. So definitely check out the previous video that I did about having a vendor list or being on a vendor list so that you're able to bring in additional income streams, or look at your existing offering and look at what you're able to do as upsells or increasing your pricing. It's very common for people to underprice in this industry, and then we are working super hard, working ourselves to death, when we can be really charging something that's going to help us with creating a business that we love and that we're able to scale. Because the event industry, we're some of the most hardest working individuals, but we're not often charging the correct price so that we're able to build something that can thrive and really bring in the business without price gouging, because that is a thing as well. But I do think that we need to make sure that we're pricing our business and pricing our services for the right amount so that we're able to build a profitable company. So it's important to remember, when you are wanting to master the finances inside of your event industry business, remember, if you're wanting to learn how to master the finances in your event industry business, just remember it does take time and patience and practice. It won't automatically just click unless this is something that you've been exposed to for a very long time. So give yourself grace through this process. The first step that you want to do is download that freebie that I have for you that's in the description, so that you can start to look at how can you start keeping track of how much money you want to bring in your business, as well as how much money you're actually bringing inside of your company. The second thing you want to do is check out some kind of bookkeeping platform that's going to help you with keeping on top of the things that are matter inside of your business financially, and making sure that you're not missing out on any deductions, because that is something that I know people suffer with, and I know I suffered with it years ago. So that's why I keep track of all of my expenses using a bookkeeping software, because I don't trust my memory, nor do I want to. And then the third thing is just looking at how are you able to increase the revenue inside of your company. Is it going to be upsells? Is it going to be increasing your pricing? Is it going to be through partnerships, or just changing the type of client you're trying to serve? There are different tactics that you can use inside of your business to increasing your revenue. And the first tactic may just be increasing your pricing so that you're able to start making the profit that you want inside of your business. So stop running away from understanding the finances inside of your company so that you can have success in 2024. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Talk to you later. Peace.